wait, that's okay.
Hi, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you're
Good morning.
so we're pretty not doing good today. This is our what to make when you're hungover edition.
So welcome.
So the struggle's real, and although it was worth it, the struggle is real.
Yeah.
And Kelsey said she put on my do not disturb button on my phone, but there is no way because I'm getting messages and.
So everyone stop talking to Michelle so we can. Is that just too popular? Is what she's saying?
No, it's like advertisements.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is. And so anyway, last night I
So
had
why are you hungover?
I had my 14th annual cookie exchange. So here, she's gonna show you.
Can you explain what a cookie exchange is?
So look at the cookies. Can you see them?
This way.
Yeah, there they are.
Oh, there's one down there on Instagram. Yeah.
There. Oh, yeah. There. Oh, looks really good on Instagram.
It does.
So we are on Instagram and Facebook. So, and we're using both of our phones, and so we can't. I think we can see messages. I don't know. But if you have questions about the show, or if you want to talk to us, please leave a message below, and we'll come back and we'll be sure to answer them. But my 14th annual cooking exchange. I started this cookie exchange very small. Group of women. We moved here from Pennsylvania in 2001. I didn't know anybody or anything, and I wasn't working yet. And I thought I would want to. I didn't need to work anymore. My husband got a really good job, and I thought I would want to stay home and not work and maybe volunteer. Grand Rapids is the first place I've ever lived back in the day that I had to get on a waiting list to volunteer. Did you know that?
No.
It's not the case anymore, but it was like they didn't, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't, didn't have a job. So I had made all these cookies, like all these elaborate cookies for my husband to take into the office. Yeah. And so they all loved them. So the next year came around and I had a job, and then I was a realtor and I was really busy. And he goes, "You're going to still make the cookies, right?" I went, "Oh." So that's what started the cookie exchange. So now we have anywhere from 30 to 50 people that show up. It's a holiday party as well. Mm-hmm. If you want to participate in the cookie exchange, you can. If you just want to come and eat and socialize. Mm-hmm. Sometimes as a realtor, especially now because everything's done online, we don't get to see each other. So it's a really nice time to have a gathering of your friends so you can see them. Because sometimes that's the only time I see some of those people is during the holiday party. So I'm trying to move to see where I can get into both. Okay.
So how many cookies does each person?
You make 10, and my cookie exchange, you make 10 dozen cookies, and then you wrap them in packages of 6, and then that way you go home with 20 different kinds of cookies. Now this year we had 4 sick people, so we didn't get exactly the 20, but we got a good haul. Yeah, we got a really good haul, and you saw what was on the plate, and that's everything there, and so. Kelsey's going to take some home, and Felicia's going to take some home, and Felicia's my assistant, my lifesaver today. She's going to go show my condo today, so I don't have to because the struggle is real. My whole body hurts. I drank wine last night, and I don't drink anymore because I'm dieting and trying to be healthy. Like 4 glasses of wine, I might as well have drank like 10 bottles. Yeah. It's bad. So what we had planned for the show today was a quick sauce, and so it just all fell into place.
Yeah,
so when you don't feel good, and we usually do the hot shots every time. Yeah. So today is about when you don't have time to make anything, right? What do you make? So you don't So you don't go to McDonald's. So you don't go to Burger King or Culver's. Yes, Felicia's in the background. She whispers Culver's. Because that's my fast food. And so, but I don't want to make the hot shot today, so you can go to Sip. And have you been to Sip?
I have not been to Sip, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, so I shout out to Sip. I love you guys, and they appreciate. I'll call ahead order, so I can ask them to make me a drink, and then I can go pick it up and be on my way. And what they do, I don't want to say they juice things. They'll take a banana and coconut meat and hemp seed and all that stuff, and they put it in the blender, and they'll make you a drink. And all the drinks are named after rock and roll songs. So my favorite over there is Super Bass.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes. So it's Super Bass. I want to say Super Bass, but it's Super Bass.
Bass.
Super Bass. And so,
About that bass.
so when you go there, they also sell this fire cider. So this
Fire cider, great.
because it is fire. We have our chasers.
Chasers.
Yes. And
This is my chaser.
that's all right. So this one has apple cider vinegar because apple cider vinegar just cures everything.
Yeah.
It really does. And it has oranges, lemons, onions, sugar. No, not sugar. I know it's not sugar. I can't see those little. I can't. Here, you read it. See, I told you the struggle is real right now.
There's lemons, onions, garlic, pepper, and that's an odd combo, it sounds like.
Yes, turmeric is in there. So, do you see that? Turmeric.
Raw vinegar, raw honey.
Oh, I did see vinegar. Yes.
Yeah, half of it's kind of colored.
So it's not vegan, but it's gluten-free and dairy-free because, a lot of people don't think about that. So
It's intense.
So if you need to make something vegan, reminder, honey is not vegan because it comes from the bee.
Yes.
And if someone's truly vegan for moral reasons, they will not eat the honey. And so
It's just a bummer.
I know, I love honey.
Yes.
I love honey, but you
Same.
can substitute maple syrup for anything.
that's true.
So that can
That's
make it
true.
vegan. But so you can make your own fire water or fire cider. But
Right.
the reason why I have this is because when I need it, I don't want to make it. So does that make sense?
I get it.
All right. So, and you really, really only want to do a little shot.
Okay.
Because-
Oh, good. I'm
Yes. So it's gonna, So
My mouth is already watering.
I know mine is too. So be prepared. It's gonna be gross. And
For the health of it.
For the health of it. I forget what I'm supposed to say. For the health of it.
Be kind to your body.
Be kind to your body. There you go. We're good. See, it's bad.
Okay. Oh.
But you can feel it go down your chest. You feel it going in your chest?
Oh, I feel it all over.
So you can feel it going down your chest and opens you up. So if you have, if you're sick and you have congestion, it opens that up.
No,
It's-
I feel
I
it.
tell you, it's real.
No, I feel it.
Yeah. So that is our hot shot today. And that's my Ellen bottle. We're so disappointed. We lost the Ellen contest.
12 Days of Christmas. We did not win, clearly.
I don't
because we
understand.
only have the bottle, so.
I know.
Next year, Ellen, we're coming for you.
I filled out 2 entry forms. Maybe it's because I wasn't supposed to and I cheated. Maybe that's why I didn't win.
No, I think they just didn't. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't win.
I don't know. I wish I would have won.
Same.
I know.
We
So
could have
anyway,
gone on a trip together. It would have been great.
It would have been great. So, but anyway, okay. So now
Focus.
focus. So we saw a squirrel. So anyway, this is it's funny because pasta sauce is really good hangover food. With this hangover I have a minute of clarity and then it's like not anymore. And then she's laughing. But think about it because what do you drink in the morning if you have a hangover?
More alcohol.
Bloody Marys.
Oh, yeah.
So what's in the Bloody Mary? It's the tomato sauce and all that stuff.
That's
So tomato sauce is tomatoes are really high in vitamin C.
Yeah.
And they're also really good for you for weight loss. They're also a candida cleanse. And so,
Candida.
yeah. So, I mean, I'm making a joke. I'm making this spaghetti sauce because I'm hungover and I really don't want to make dinner. But actually, it is good for you for a hangover. So I get crushed tomatoes. And Kelsey, explain how you open this up. There's your...
Yeah. Oh my goodness. If you have not learned this, so this is just a regular can opener. I should have done it on live, but I just wanted to make sure I could do it. So most people use your can opener this way. My Instagram can't see me.
Oh,
so
go ahead. You go.
Let's
I'll
go
move.
this way. Okay. But now I want you to try flipping it, and you're gonna go on top, and you go all the way around. And when you're done, the top just comes off, and it's held in your can opener.
So
it's amazing.
So there are can openers that are made to do that. But this is just a regular can opener, and you can still do it. And you said the can opener invented to be that way in the first place?
Yes, and everyone's been doing it wrong as well.
I know, I did not know that.
And then this also, you know, if you do it on the side and you have to stick your finger in there and try to get it out, you might get cut. Foolproof. It's just safety proof.
So see, can you see the can now? How clean and nice and neat it is?
Yeah.
So it's really cool. So we're gonna put 2 cans of crushed tomatoes in there. We really need our.
Yes.
Hold on, I'll be back.
I mean, if you really want to get fancy with it, you could probably crush your own tomatoes, but we're not doing that, so.
and you know what you could do? Here you go.
Oh, right.
That's, you know what, if there's red sauce, I'm gonna get it on me. That's just the way it is. So if you grow tomatoes, because you're trying to grow tomatoes now, right?
Oh, yeah. I had quite a few, actually.
So you can crush them like this and then put them in a can and can them.
Right.
So, but I think tomatoes stay good in a can or refrigerator for a very long time.
Yeah.
So,
Usually.
but it's really great if you have your own tomatoes and then you open it up. You need to come a little closer over here. See? She doesn't know how to open up a wine bottle.
This is like an old school opener. Also, this wine is from my wedding venue, Black Star Farm. Shout out to you. We love you. We're coming for you.
Ooh, what did you do?
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how this happened.
So we're probably not going to use wine in there.
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know how you put it in.
Twist it in.
So, okay. Well, there's a way to do this, but not this way.
No.
No. See, you want to be able to hook. You want to be able to hook that on there so there's leverage.
You need leverage. I don't understand.
Yeah. See, it's not there.
I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure
open
it
the
out.
bottle one way or
Okay,
another.
that's all right. So anyway,
Sarah's on there. Hello, Sarah.
hi Sarah. She wants our recipes from our other 2 shows.
I heard. I talked to her this morning about it.
So,
We gotta find a substitute for cinnamon. I've heard she's allergic to cinnamon.
She is allergic to cinnamon. Poor Sarah. I can't imagine being allergic to cinnamon.
All
So
right.
anyway, see, we're not going to use wine in it. So
We were going. She wanted me to do that on purpose, honestly. Okay.
So it's really funny because as we were preparing for the show today, it also calls for tomato paste. And what did you say? You asked me about the tomato paste?
Yeah, I've had a couple like chili recipes that call for tomato paste, and I've chosen not to put it in because I don't have it. But I learned the reason why today.
Yeah, so it makes it thicker.
Yeah.
It adds a thickening and it's more condensed. It actually adds a lot more flavor too.
Yeah.
So-
I bet.
A lot more flavor. So there's things that I keep in my refrigerator as staples, and you got to come right here. You got to be
We're
right
gonna be
next to
real
me.
real
That's
close
right.
here.
The Instagram doesn't give us much space, and
No.
so but I keep tomato paste, crushed tomatoes, whole tomatoes. I keep all kinds of broths. I keep vegan broth or vegetable broth, chicken broth, beef broth. That's always in my house. Pasta is always in my house. I can throw together a really fast meal. The reason why I like pasta sauce is because once you make this pasta sauce, you can like cut up vegetables and put in it. You can put meat in it.
Right.
You could have a one, like boom, done. So we're just gonna have you add like some garlic powder. So if you were wanting to make real homemade, you would just like crush your cloves.
Hence why we said this was also a cheating pasta sauce.
It is a cheating. Yeah.
Homemade pasta sauce.
There we go.
There we go.
See, I told you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hungover, so it comes in, it goes out, it comes in, it goes out. All right, so
Our oils today are going to be sweet basil, Michelle's favorite, if you didn't already know, lemon, and oregano.
okay,
How do you say that one?
oregano. So go ahead. Now, when be very careful, like one little drop, because oregano is really strong in the essential oil.
Come on.
There we go. We got 2 drops. That's okay.
It was like
So
1 1/4.
So anyway, if you think you have too much yeast in your body, before you add that, I want to talk about the oregano for a minute. If you think you have too much yeast in your body, one of the ways you could tell that you have too much yeast in your body is if you have that white film on your tongue. And it happens this time of the year because you're eating sugars and you're drinking and you're doing. So it's very, very possible that your body inside will get yeasty. So if you take oregano and mix it with, don't do it
Alone.
Alone.
Yes.
Gosh. Mix it in with olive oil, coconut oil. Actually, coconut oil is better because that's also a cleansing thing. And do a shot of this in the morning. It will cleanse out that yeast in your body.
Oh, good
Okay.
to know. Yeah.
So we are making this spaghetti sauce because we're hungover. So I really wanted to put the oregano in it. So anyway, go ahead.
We're gonna be cleansed too.
So the lemon, because I would put 2 or 3 drops of lemon in there.
Yep.
And then the basil, 2 or 3 drops. And it's sweet basil. And so we'll put that in there. There. So we'll have that. We have celery seed. So I'm going to add, and people wonder if it really makes a difference, but it does. So I'm going to add some celery seed. What is that?
This is Indiana fennel.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, I want you to smell that once you're done. What does it smell like?
I don't know, it smells something. It smells like something.
Licorice?
Oh! Yes.
It does.
Yes.
It does. It's like
How much?
That's enough.
All right.
All right. And then we are going to put some sweet paprika. I love cooking with paprika. I have some that I have today. What did you say it smelled like?
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky.
Yeah, it was the smoked kind.
So I'm going to put that one in. I like this also for if you use the paprika that doesn't have much flavor. It's really good to make for color.
Oh, yes.
So if you want to make it a
yes.
little redder, if
Right.
you want to, so it's only really good for color. So go ahead and do that. And then this is Bliss hot sauce. So my friend Chris Perky, who owns Osteria Rosa, the best
Yes.
Italian restaurant ever downtown. There's a couple of good ones because I don't want, Jenna has an Italian restaurant up in Plainfield, and she's got a great one in that area. But he likes this hot sauce. He says this hot sauce is really, really good because it adds flavor. It doesn't just make it hot. And what's in it?
We got some Founders Brewing in here.
So it's really good hot sauce.
I'm
And
afraid.
so,
I don't really like
can you
hot. How much
did
did
you
you
smell it? See? It's flavor.
Oh, it's not bad. It
See? All right, so
didn't burn my nose hairs.
So this is what I do because I'm not a bad measurer, but if like you're saying, I'm afraid I'm going to pour too much. I just do a lid.
Right.
I just
In the
get my
lid. Amazing.
Put it in my lid, and then there it is. And then I put it back
Great.
on, and then usually, it gets all messy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And then if you read the ingredients for spaghetti sauce, everybody wants sugar. Everyone.
I've heard that there's.
Yes. So we are going to do. This is my friend's father's honey. He's a beekeeper.
Oh, I need
Mich-
some of that.
Okay, all right. It's the
I'm
best
telling
honey.
you.
Smell that honey. It's the best honey ever, and it's local. And it's just really, really good. And I read about honey, and it's like the more local it is, the better it is for you because honey is like nature's natural antibiotic.
Yes.
So again, we are making stuff because we're hungover and we want to make it so it make us feel better. Well, I am. I don't know about you, but you said your struggles.
But I am struggling, yeah.
So maybe about a tablespoon because Sarah's watching and she really, really requires like measurements. So you want to stir that?
Sure, I'll stir it.
Stir it all up. Now,
If we would have had wine, we would have put red wine, but we can't open the bottle. So
yeah,
that's just
we
a
would
side
have.
note.
That's true. So you want to stir it all up, and if I knew I was going to be hungover today, which I probably did. I could have made this yesterday, and letting it sit a day would have made it really, really good.
Right.
Really, really good. So.
And then we have, I think it was a week or two ago, all of the different pastas that you could use with this if you wanted to put pasta in here.
Yes. So go back, 3 episodes, I think?
Yeah, I can kind of post them down below, but.
Yeah. So you don't want to use I wouldn't recommend using regular wheat pasta because that's just going to make you crash more with sugar.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get better. So the buckwheat would be good. Anything with protein.
Yeah,
right?
I think we had a black bean.
The black bean would be good.
Yeah.
So do a strong protein pasta. Now,
Smells good.
you want to taste a little bit? It's going to get better as you cook it, but go ahead and, that's
There's
a,
probably honey on there.
there, that's a,
A little paste, a little tomato paste on there.
okay. There. Oh, you can smell that fennel. Can't you? Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
All right. I'll get you another spoon. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, we'll get back. But
So that was really quick to make this pasta sauce, especially hungover over here. So
it is.
I'm impressed.
So you would just want to now simmer it as long as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Because the longer you simmer it, the better it is. But here, you can taste just a little bit if you want. There.
Mmm.
Is that good?
That's good.
That's our cheap pasta sauce. Look how long it took me.
Love it.
And now we're just gonna boil up some pasta and be done. So anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. I'm already starting to feel better.
Yeah, good.
No, I'm not. I'm going to bed
fine.
now.
Yeah.
Yes. And maybe we'll win next time on Ellen.
Yes, Ellen, shout out to you. One day we're gonna bring you our vegan meatballs and pasta sauce.
Yes.
And
If you have us on your show, we will make you our vegan meatballs and pasta sauce. There you go. All right. Thanks, everybody.
all right.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Let's finish these.